Tell me you don't like where I parked without telling me you don't like where I parked. What's up, YouTube family? Gerald Greenlee here with Clean and Green Lawn Service in beautiful South Georgia. Kind of looks a little cloudy, but it's only 7 o'clock, so I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, headed out today for probably a full day of cutting, I guess. I don't know. I think there's maybe about 7 or 8 on the schedule by myself, and some of them some small ones. So we'll just see how it goes, man. See how it goes. Headed down here now to pick up the trailer and stop by the office, make me a pot of coffee. I'm already drinking coffee this morning, but got to get something to put in my thermos, take with me, man. You know I got to have it. So today, cut day. Tomorrow, Thursday's a cleanup day. Friday, I'll probably go ahead and start that big mulch job if we get the mulch in. And it will just be me and 002. And then Saturday, I'll go finish it up, I guess. All right, the first one is done. I'm gonna show y'all something here real quick. Tell me you don't like where I parked without telling me you don't like where I parked. Now y'all see I got a trailer behind me. This is, maybe that's her parking spot, I don't know. But there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You know, there are about 10 other parking spots, I'm just saying. But it'll be all right. We'll still get out of here. We can do whatever we got to do, man. So anyway, first one's done. I think I'm gonna go out and hang out with the church folks this morning. Not my church folks now, but just the church folks. Bud at Hog and Bones. They still my people, even though I'm not their pastor. So I'm gonna run by and grab something to eat with them this morning, and then try to get out and get the rest of these knocked out. Check back with y'all. Whoo, man. Number 2 is a wet, nasty mess. I only cut about 2/3 of it. Customer was actually at the house, but I went ahead and cleaned up the beds good and cut what I could. They delivered I should have showed y'all, they delivered a shed to his house and they tore the yard up. But in their defense, there was no way to take it in there without doing it. I mean, where he wanted it at. And so, you know, and he didn't seem mad about it. He just said, well, I think he said he wasn't at home when they did it, but, you know, so anyway, that's the way it be working, man. We about to roll over and take care of another existing property, man. I mean, you know, it's cloudy. I keep worrying it's gonna rain. I don't think it's supposed to. Just bad overcast, I guess. But I'm hoping it don't rain, because I got about 4 or 5 more I'd like to get done. I definitely want to get the next 2 done, because in fact I may go do I may circle around and do the new one first and then do the, you know, yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna do, because I got a new customer and I already told her, you know, I'm gonna be there, and you hate, especially with a new customer, not to make a commitment. You gotta take care of your existing customers, but they understand, hey, it's raining, he ain't coming. And I'm sure a new customer would understand that too, but I told her I'd get it at the end of last week or the first of this week. Well, it's the first of this week, so I'm at the end of that timeline I gave her. And I want to make good on it, you know. So anyway, get over here. I'll give y'all a shot of it at least when I pull up, maybe. All right, we're getting ready to roll up on this new property here. You know, one of the things too about this, I forgot to check. I think I told y'all this in one of the videos. I never did look to see what kind of gate they had. Man, I hope they got a big enough gate. That could be bad, dude. Bad, bad, bad. But anyway, we shall see here in a minute. We shall see. Oh man, that's a single gate, dude. That is a single gate. I have messed up. I have messed up. Let me ride around and look. Single gate. They might have a double on the back. I'm gonna ride down the street that goes behind the house and try to look at the back of it. If they ain't got nothing but that single gate, it ain't gonna work. Oh, that's just one of them things, man. You you know, you got to be sure and check that kind of stuff. And I didn't. I think this is a little road here that goes between the houses. Yeah, it's tight, but it goes down through here. We don't do a lot of, I got very, very few properties that have gates on them. And I came and you know, she wanted all her shrubbery, you know, prices on doing everything basically. And I got so tied up in that, I just didn't look. Surely they got a way to get in that backyard with a vehicle. Maybe they probably put it, because it's not very, they don't have very much fence outside the house. Hopefully there's a gate on the back, a double. Hopefully. All right. Here we go. Here's the big gate right here. Okay, yeah, there's a double gate back here. All right. I was about to say, dude. I was about to say, man. I mean, I was going to cut it this time because I had already told her I would cut it. But that was going to be it, you know. Because that's a, that backyard, the whole yard is probably about 25,000 square feet, and 10,000 of that's the backyard, probably, at least. Yeah, I'd say at least. So anyway, hallelujah. A near miss. All right, let me get up here and get this thing done. I think I just missed an opportunity, man. I believe I did. So I was cutting next the new property, and the next door neighbor wanted a price, and I think I went too high. I'm not sure what happened. They had the same person had been cutting both of their properties, and I'm not sure what happened there to that deal, but, and I got to figure out how to turn around here. Dude, I need you to come on. So anyway, I'm not sure what had happened with all that, but they both, I guess, were looking for somebody new. And of course, I got the one account, and the lady next door wanted a price. And so I went out and looked at it, and I just gave her an on-the-spot price. I didn't measure it. But based on what I was charging her neighbor, and she had more detailed work around hers, and she's got a pine tree, which means pine cones, I charged another $10, and she didn't say when can you start. So apparently the guy that had been doing both of theirs Must have been, I'm guessing he was probably $10 cheaper or something like that, you know, just based on what I gave the customer next door. So about the same size yard, I'm guessing. But anyway, she said, oh, okay. I'm gonna measure it, and I mean, I could be off on the dimensions. Again, this is just walking up looking at it. It's hard, for me, it's hard to look at a property and tell the difference between, you know, 0.45 acres and 0.65, especially when it's all broke up, you know. And I know that makes a difference, which my minimum is about $55. So, I mean, I just, you know, again, we're not a small property company, but if it's right next door and I can cut both of them at the same time, then yeah, you know. And because it's next door, I may go back and measure it, and if it comes up $65, I mean, if it comes up $5, $10 cheaper when I measure it out, I will reach back out to her. You know, and she may have just needed to talk to somebody. She might not gonna make the decision. I don't know if she's married or, you know, I don't know the situation. But I want to be fair. But, you know, and I almost gave her the same price as the neighbor next door, but when I was looking at that and I seen that pine tree and I seen that extra trimming, I was just like, no, you know, it looks like the same size lot. And that's what I based it on. Looked like the same size lot with the extra. Now, it may be a smaller lot and it might be about the same price. And if it is, you know, I'll give her that price. But anyway, we'll see. All right, guys, I'm knocking off a little early. I had one more. I went by that business that I need to do, and they was just cars everywhere. And for what I got to do the first time, that'll be another new one. I sent the dude a message. I cut his trailer park, and so I do some things for him already. It's actually one of my daughter's father-in-law. The first cut, it needs edging and all that. They just moved into a new building. It was an existing building new to them, and so it needs some attention, but I didn't want to do it with all them cars out there and mess around. A lot of trimming, and I just didn't want to break something, you know. And I didn't even have no place to park the trailer. But I told him I'd go by one afternoon after they're closed and take care of that for him on the first cut. And then I went and did the little bank, and I had one more I could have done, but I decided to knock off. I got to go to the property and look at something. The guy that's gonna pour my foundation got a break in his work and said, hey man, can we come in the morning and form it up? I said, absolutely. So I canceled all of my stuff well, I had one big cleanup tomorrow. One of my existing customers, the one that we went at back in the last video with all the ivy and stuff we were tearing out. I think it'd be the last video. Anyway, I called her and she said, absolutely, don't worry about this. Coming the next day would actually work better for her. And so anyway, it all worked out. So hopefully tomorrow we're gonna get the forms up for the foundation, or they gonna get them up. I mean, I'm not a concrete guy. I'll try about anything, but if you want a little sidewalk report or something like that, a little ramp, yeah, but not no house foundation. I don't know when they plan on pouring it or anything, but they want to get it formed up and laid out, you know, where all the plumbing's got to go and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, that's the deal. That's the deal. So hey, I'm going. I ended up today at 8.5 hours. Not a real good day. I did a lot of running around, spent some time on the phone talking to people. Had that new property, took a little extra time. So, you know, 8.5 hours, probably $425, something like that. You know, that don't average out where you want it, but it is what it is. So anyway, hey, appreciate y'all taking time to watch the video. My prayer for you is always the same, that the Lord might richly bless you, and that you might see all of your blessings as from him. Hope you have a great